Good morning. You kind of come right at the camera there for a second. You kind of scared me. Like, what's he doing?
Yeah.
I was like, he's in 3D.
Yeah.
It's like your finger when you point at your camera. It's like forever long. It's like 8 inches long. Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna get you. I'm good.
Yeah. Good morning, gentlemen. How you guys doing this morning?
Good.
Very good.
Other than coming to us in 3D. That was pretty good.
3D.
Yeah. Had a good morning. Bass Man showing us some awesome artwork he was doing for Mr. Numis Canada with Bruce.
Oh yeah.
Wait till you see Numis Canada with Bruce's new logo. What? Amazing. Yes. Actually, Bruce hasn't even seen his final design yet.
No, he hadn't seen all of it together.
No, he's seen bits and pieces of it, but he hasn't seen it all together. I watched Bassman work on that thing for, how long was it? 3 hours last night? 4 hours?
A long time.
It was a long time. He's worked on this thing for over a week. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. So, if you need a new logo, if you have just a plain logo and you want something added to it, like your name or something like that, there's your guy.
Yes,
he made my logo. He made Mr. Kevin's logo.
Yep.
Bassman is the dude.
Yep. This logo right here.
Yep.
And I like doing it. That's the thing. I made my logo.
Holding that up there, man.
Yeah, Bassman made his logo. Okay. Now I know. See the hat on Bassman's logo? That hat wasn't there. It was like one of the fisherman's caps with lures on it. Well, Bassman took that off, put the baseball cap on, changed the tail, changed the fins, changed the rod and reel, made the lure that's on it. Yeah, the reel was on the bottom of it, so he moved it to the top. He made that lure that's on it. He made all that stuff.
Yep.
That took him a while too.
Speaking of which, Bassman finally went to my P.O. box.
Oh, there you go.
There it is.
Whoop, there it is.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Amy got hers yesterday. She sent me a thing saying that she'd gotten one. I sent one to her for sending the nickels and stuff.
But no, thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
Well, hey, we have 18 party people here. Why don't we say hello?
Check that out, folks. You can see it bigger on this one than you can on his. That's absolutely amazing. Alrighty. Yes, let's say hello to the fine folks. You want to go ahead and start it off for Mr. Kevin?
You're frozen, Tony. So.
All right. Well, we have SBA fan here in the house. Good morning, Bassman. Coins making sense in tiny numismatics. And how about those Denver Nuggets?
Absolutely.
Oh,
yeah. Notice, see, I may be wearing the Warriors, but I'm rooting for the Nuggets. They stomped the Lakers. I really like it.
Yeah. And that Joker, I mean, he's just dominating.
Yep. He's the reason he's an MVP.
Yes,
he wins this next year, he'll definitely be in the MVP race again. No doubt in my mind. Up next, we have Kino Man. Good morning, man.
Yes, sir.
Saying good morning, Tiny. Hope your family are having a wonderful morning. So he's already had one appointment this morning, and she's kind of sore. And she's having another appointment today. So 2 appointments one day.
I'll leave this one for you.
Dr. 55 Chevy saying, good morning all. Would like to thank everyone for their prayers and concerns over our church. In case you folks didn't know, the church that the doctor was a minister over burnt down several months back. And as he says, the outside is completed and we are making good progress on the inside. Thanks again, 55 Chevy. Absolutely, sir. Glad it's coming to fruition.
All right. Get ready, the soup and quackers. And hey, it's Friday. Woohoo! Hello, everyone. It's the Lucky Duck.
Yeah. And you are welcome, sir. Very, very welcome. Silver Gator. Hi, how you are? I'm so glad for me to see you. Guarantee. Hey, look who it is.
Hey, it's Mr. Eric Gilliland. Good to see you, my friend.
Good morning.
Haven't seen you in a while.
Ozzy. Yo, fan. Oh, I got the
Oh, you got him this time?
big head tilt. There's no aggravation or anything yet, but he's behind me checking out his bed, doing his 20 circles before he lays down.
Now we have Miss Amy Harrell here in the house.
Good morning, Miss Amy.
Good morning.
Oh, I need to email Miss Amy back, and I hope you don't mind. Miss Amy, I hope you don't mind, Miss Amy, but I forgot to tell Bassman this. Bassman, Miss Amy Harrell went to the bank and bought a box. Well, she didn't buy them. She traded money exchanged money for a box of Lincoln Cents.
Wow.
You may know where I'm going with this. It turned out to be a complete box of 2022 Denvers.
Wow.
Miss Amy was wanting to know if we would like a couple rolls to go through live.
All
So I'm
right.
all for it.
I'm
I
all
say
for
yeah.
it.
So Miss Amy Harrell, if you're still listening, me and Bassman would love to go through some of those Lincoln Cents. I mean, I don't know of anything that's on the 2022 D as of yet, but I will do some more research. And you never know what you're going to find on a coin. So any coin could be an error at any time. It's just all in what you come up with. Hey, look at who it is. It's Brown Sugar 0069. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
I
Here
find
we
all kinds of errors on mine. Tiny tells me they're damaged.
He's look at that. That's got to be something good. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's a back mark, Batman. What are you doing?
That's a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy.
Yeah.
I
Inside
swear those
joke.
coins are out to get me.
They're out to get you.
Oh, you almost got to me. Almost.
It's either damage or
Yeah. I
machine
got you
doubling.
$1. Oh, you almost got. Gotta be quicker than that. I love that word.
KG Coins, hello all.
We got Bad Gateway. Good morning out there. I like that. Good morning out there.
Scott S. saying hello to everybody.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
Hey, it's Silver Freaky. Yeah. Good morning, sir. Good to
We
see
have
you.
our first sighting of the Bass Man.
Bassman.
What you gonna do when he's coming for you?
You want to run. That's what you want to do. If you know
Hope I
what's good
haven't
for
missed
you.
Anybody?
We have Mr. John Shank saying, hey, everybody.
Man, there's everybody again. I
That's
swear.
everybody, everyone. Get
Everybody, everyone, anyone, they're all everybody. They're everywhere.
They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Mr. John Shank says, got my PDS 2 days ago and my PND yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Very cool.
Very cool. You got him faster than anybody that I've heard.
Yeah.
I got a package from the Mint yesterday myself. Actually, I got 2.
There's another one following up. It says something about Wednesday. I can't keep my phones charged only on Wednesday. Don't know why. Because it's the wife. The wife knows there's an auction on Wednesday.
She's draining his phone.
She drains the battery.
She's putting it on some high draining app while you're not looking. That's what she's doing.
Yep. Yeah, go in there, flip up all of those apps, make sure they're all closed out.
Yeah.
Except
disable
YouTube,
what you
make
can.
sure you're on there.
Yep. Mr. Jack Gama, good morning from Marion, North Carolina. Got a lot of people talking in here. I like it. Going up to Wisconsin to my buddy's gold store. What?
Ooh.
Is the
Dang.
store gold or is he sell gold?
See,
Yes.
again, man, a few words, but yes.
Yes.
Teacher 1388. Hello, all. Good to see you. Hopefully, Thunder is doing well, my friend.
Yep. We got Mr. Dennis D. Mr. Dennis D had a good comment on my video this morning. If you haven't seen my video yet this morning, or if you don't plan on watching, I'll tell you a little bit about it. It's an 1884 Philadelphia Morgan silver dollar. It had been cleaned.
Mm.
And I didn't know, I can't remember where I got it from, but it was clean. You could see smudge marks on it, stuff like there was a line. You could see where they went around it, and it was like smudged in certain places and stuff. And then when I looked at it on camera, I didn't put it under the scope or anything, but then when I was tilting the camera in that wide angle lens on there, you could see the swirls and the drag marks where they had, buttholes. That's as bad as I'm.
Why do they do that? Why do they do
Yeah,
that?
why'd they do that?
Oh, we got the Tar Heel, Josh C. in the house.
Good morning, sir.
Looks like-
Baba still wants to see Ozzy. Ozzy, come here.
Leave him alone. He's sleeping.
Lala says leave him alone. Him sleeping. Sorry. Did anyone notice
Sell.
the extra nice boxes that contain the PD&S sets? I don't like that they got rid of the plastic trays.
Yeah, the
I
plastic
didn't
tray.
Yep.
Yep. Got some boxes right here.
You know, when you opened that yesterday and I saw the two ends had the pieces of cardboard folded up to hold them still, and I thought, oh no.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
What I
Large
couldn't
here.
see was in that, does it have room for them to move up and down?
A little, no, not really, because
So that they
they have
bounce
a
around
piece of
when you're
cardboard
moving it?
on top of it.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if I can get this in here.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah.
folded under to.
I
Yeah.
see.
Hold it under
Nice.
to keep them in place.
Oh, that's not too bad. It's better than the first boxes they came out with. They were like rolling around like a marble in a boxcar.
Oh, yeah. But no, these actually, they came in nice and solid.
Oh, he's saying something about the box. He said it was almost like a Christmas box holding the standard box.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're big old boxes that they came in this time. Let me see if I can find the. And yeah, I mean, it was a big old box.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, 11 by 6 by 4.
Whoa.
So yeah,
Joel Kirby.
Joel Kirby. Good morning, sir. Saying good morning, Tiny Bass Man and
Seen
gang.
Joel in a
Morning, Joel.
while.
Jack Goldman saying, Mr. Kevin, did you get his email?
yes, sir.
Oh, that Gateway said no, Kevin. So
The gold
figure
elastic
out
band.
no to what.
Gold
I
elastic
didn't get a
band?
gift wrapped. I didn't get a gift wrap this time.
He said he's
Huh.
talking about inside of that cardboard box.
Pretty much all I got inside is the usual pillow bubble wrap that they use now.
Well, they probably special gift wrapped that for.
He
that.
got the special gift wrapping.
Yeah, he got the special stuff.
Here you go, Mr. Kevin. John Shanks wanting to know
Said
if he
he's
can get a
telling
couple
me it
S rolls
looks like
from
a
you.
gift box.
Let me see how many rolls I end up getting, and we can work something out, John. Not a problem.
Could you in a box? Got some little Dr.
Would
Seuss
you?
going
Could
there.
you
I
with
like
a
it.
fox?
a lot of you do not know, but I'll tell you a little story. It's story time, folks. When my middle daughter was 4 years old, she came to the tattoo shop I was working at. I know it's not a place for a child, but it was a nice establishment. It wasn't like, biker gangs and stuff hanging out. It was high-end clientele, like soccer moms getting daisies and stuff put on them. And, it was a nice place. It was really nice. Anyway, she came in and I was finishing up a tattoo. Well, I always told her that I was just drawing on people. I'm not going to tell her, oh, daddy's scarring people for life, honey. No, I wasn't going to tell her that. Well, she was reading a Dr. Seuss book. And I was done. The client had left. I'd already cleaned up my area. And she came in and she sat down in the thing. And she said, draw that, Daddy. And she pointed at the Cat in the Hat. So I pulled down a piece of paper and get my colored pencils and start to draw it. And she said, no, with that. And she pointed at my tattoo machines. So,
stick your arm out, honey.
I have a Cat in a Hat tattoo on my leg.
Oh.
I kicked my leg up across my thing and just tattooed her on there. And for the longest time, like for the next 3 years, every time I seen her, she would pull up my pant leg or look down at my leg when I was wearing shorts and make sure it was still there. So that was story time. Sorry.
That's a good story.
Yeah. But that reminded me of it, the Cat in the Hat.
Yeah.
John Shank says he's looking for 3 S rolls.
Get with me a little bit later, and I'll see what I can do. Because I think I might have a couple extra boxes.
He says, I guess I'm a special guy. Not. Hello, Mr. MJ Boudreau. Good morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
Scott S. is looking for extra PD&S sets. Maybe he's in the...
I'm looking for my usual PD&S set.
I got your usual order ready, man.
All right.
Bassman I started Bassman a collection of the regular, just a PD&S quarter set of the first, I think it was the first 3 women's quarters, and then I came up here and I wasn't getting the PD&S sets. I had to cancel all my subscriptions, and I started him out. Then I kind of left him hanging, but Mr. Kevin picked up where I left off and is getting him hooked up. I'm happy.
I've got a little plastic bag that's got to be opened up and put the coins in flips.
Yep.
I don't know where you got those plastic bags, but them some industrial plastic bags, buddy. Them Ziploc.
Yeah, those TACC ones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well,
those things are almost like those penny
holders.
holders for cards. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, they're for slabs.
Nice.
Oh.
Very much. It's a heavy duty.
You can
I hate
hear
saying
them.
PVC, but I mean it is one of the bendable plastics. But yeah, they're for they're just the right size for holding.
Oh, look how good they fit in there too.
Yep.
For holding the Morgan.
Oh, nice.
That's when I got my penny rolls. That's what I looked at, was one of those, and I panicked because I thought he'd messed up and sent me the wrong ones, because they didn't match.
And just the other one had the others.
Right, they were the P&D set, but they were from two different versions of it. And
see, that's what happens when you pack stuff all at the same time.
Yeah. But it was all right once I got over the initial shock, and remembered that there should be 2 more somewhere.
Yep.
Actually, Mr. Shank, I've seen those. They sell like complete sets of pins now for, like temporary tattoo pins. I mean, unlike the ones that the ladies do on their hands and stuff with the nice flower designs and stuff that's kind of like a paint and it's like puffy. I've seen the tattoo pins, stuff like that. Those are really cool. Here's a question for you, Mr. Kevin. It says, Kevin, I am subbed for the Unc Morgan and Peace. Do you think it will be worth collecting, debating, unsubscribing?
Honestly, I think this is going to be the sleeper of the Morgan piece this year.
Unc Morgan went out first.
Yeah, the Unc Morgan and Peace, they come out first, and they're all. I think there's some Peace dollars left for the subscription, but the subscription's all sold out. Beyond that, yeah, it's still a limited release. It's what, 250,000, 275?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's a definite opportunity there. And
the uncirculated Morgan was the first one to go out of subscriptions.
Yep.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no, it's all good. But no, I think that's going to be the sleeper of the year.
Mr. Silvergator still looking for an 1876 3-cent nickel.
Yes, sir. I got your email last night. I'm keeping my eyes open.
Bandit Jones, good morning, sir. Compton.
Yeah, Bandit Jones thinks it's Friday.
It's always, you know what? It's always Friday. It's Friday somewhere.
My problem
Friday
is
somewhere.
it's always Monday.
Yeah. Last Friday we didn't have the show. And I'm sorry about that. But later in the day, I spoke with Bassman, and he's like, I want you to know you messed up my whole weekend.
Yep.
Because Wednesday became Friday to him.
Mm-hmm.
And then Saturday and Sunday, he kept asking me, is it Monday? We got a show? He actually woke up on Sunday and asked his wife why she didn't go to work. She says it's Sunday. He says, I'm going back to bed.
I woke my wife up on Sunday for that. I mean, I got in trouble. Look at all the trouble you caused.
I know. I'm always causing trouble somewhere. Don't you dare.
I'm not even paying attention to you, baby.
She's not even paying attention. How dare you? You're supposed to be in the chat moderating all these people that's getting out of control.
I'm half asleep.
She's half asleep. She ain't even paying attention to me. Devil woman.
The only one I have trouble with is that one down there, and she's a moderator too, so I can't throw her out.
Oh man,
I know who you're talking about.
Roll.
Amy Harrell saying the devil. Speaking of the one who shall not be named, Miss Amy Harrell says the heavy duty bags are great for storage. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore?
Voldemort? No. Bassman was picking on Miss Amy. I need a new microscope. Any good one out there? You know what? The one that I use, my brother bought. It's Wi-Fi. You can connect it to your phone or tablet or even your computer. And it's pluggable. You can put a plug in it or you can use it Wi-Fi. $6 off of Amazon is where he found it.
Whoa.
He bought 2 of them with shipping and everything. It was only like $16.
Well, that's a steal.
What's worse is
and you got if you've seen any of the live ones or any of the videos I've done where I found errors on the 2022 women's quarters, it works really good. It's really surprising for only $12 or for $6. But there's some on like eBay. You can get one for $12.95 with free shipping. And it's not from China. It's from here. You can get $14, $15 ones off of Amazon. Absolutely amazing.
They work just as good, for our purposes and all. They work just about as good as one of those high dollar scopes and everything.
I mean, yeah, you can go for a Celestron or you can go for a
Yeah.
high grade optic
Right.
one. I mean, yeah, these work just as well.
I had a $200 microscope that went out, and I just needed one quick. Bought a $13, $14 one off of eBay, and was like, it's the same. I mean, it had the same everything. The optics on it were the same. The power was the same, and I'm like, the only thing I didn't like when it had a little round base and just a little metal arm that you couldn't get it to go straight up and down. It was kind of on the angle, but they sell arms, or you can get some that come with a plastic arm, and they're good. They're really good. Cheap.
Talk about that aluminum stand.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's the best thing that ever hit the market right there.
And better than sliced bread. I'm telling you.
Oh, that thing's nice.
Mr. Dennis D says, I think the American Memorial North Mary Islands was the lowest mintage uncirculated S for the Park series. I believe you are correct.
Yeah, the 2020s were definitely low mintage. I
Yep.
couldn't remember if it was Northern Mariana or Samoa. That was actually lower. But yeah, that sounds right.
Henna. That's right, Miss Amy. That's exactly what I was trying to think of. Henna tattoos. American Eagle 2021 1-ounce silver reverse proof 2-coin set designer edition was available from the mint. Oh,
What?
Mr. Dennis D sent me an email about that.
Oh yeah,
He sent
it
an
was
email.
still limited
to-
edition of one.
He sent an email to someone important.
Mm.
He said, if the limit was 1, why don't you make the limit 1 a day now? Ooh.
Oh, that would be something. That'd be special.
Good on you, Mr. Dennis.
Do they ever put a limit like 1 or 2 or whatever, and then come back and open it up for
Oh yeah,
multiple?
Yep. Just
yeah.
about every time, if they don't sell out the next day at noon, all bets are off.
Okay.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tells you how much I go and watch all the openings and stuff. But
Compton's talking about the uncirculated Morgan. I want one bad, but I'm not going to be able to get one from the mint.
Mm.
Why not?
yeah.
They always have, and they started this year. Or no, they started last year, where they have some available. They say guaranteed they have some available for the drop day when it goes live.
Mhm.
So they will have them available, and if it's anything like the original Morgans, you better be quick on them buttons.
Now, do you think that they'll have them still with the order limit of 25, or will they reduce that down? Do you think?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I'm hoping that they reduce it down to 5.
Yeah, that would be more fair.
Mm-hmm.
And there would definitely be the waiting room.
Oh yes, that'd definitely be in effect that day.
Mr. Dennis was also telling me this morning that the Army medal was available this morning from the mint. SBA fan says, "Tell you, Miss Bassman and Coins making sense. Did any of you get a chance to watch the John Albanese interview?" I did not. I totally
didn't,
forgot
but I
about it, and I'm
couldn't
being
find it.
honest.
I could not find it.
I've watched one of them. I watched the one with him and Ben the Coin Geek, but I know that there are other videos out there now. One with Coin Shop Podcast, which that's the Duncan brothers from Houston Golden Coin. But yeah, John Albanese is making the rounds, and yep, I'm also starting to see CACG coins starting to be offered up in the wholesaler groups.
Oh,
So
nice.
they're claiming that there's going to be a July to August delivery for Silver Eagles from CACG. So we're going to keep our eyes open for that this summer.
And Mr. Scott S. says, I bought 2 2021 reverse proof sets and had them graded. One set is a 69 and a 70, and the second set I got the same thing, but thank God they were opposites. So I ended up with a set of 69s and a set of 70s. That's
Wow.
awesome.
That's nice synergy.
What is it, man? Yes, ma'am.
Looking at the mint, it looks like the Army medal is still available.
Oh, wow.
SBA fan, go ahead and just email me that link, and then I'll have it.
Bandit Jones says the digital microscope, I think that's actually the name of it. Digital microscope is battery operated, rechargeable, and does well under $30.
Mm-hmm.
The one that I got is rechargeable and wireless, and but it doesn't have batteries. You don't put batteries in it. It's just got the lithium ion cell in it already. Yep,
The one I
USB
got
rechargeable.
is not got batteries, but it's just a basic. I think the name of it is USB something. I mean, it's not anything special, but it works great, and it has a button on the top. The very top of it is a button that all you have to do is tap it, and it takes a picture of the coin.
Yep.
Of what you're seeing through the scope.
Yep. Yeah. The only complaint I have about my microscope is that the power button is in a place that's not easily reachable. But beyond that, yeah, my microscope works fairly well, even though, I do have the occasional connection problem, but I'm connecting on a 10-foot USB wire. So
mine doesn't have an on off to it. It's just you turn the thing on, turn the app on when you're ready. And it does have a light adjustment, and it has a focus, and it's got the LED lights up in there.
Yeah.
So it's pretty nice. It, like I say, it was real cheap. It was under $20, I think. And I just got it because I didn't want to pay a lot of money. I didn't think I'd ever use one, that much. And I got it, but I hated the stand. It had one of those clip things that went around it, and it had a springy little arm thing with a stick-on base. You stuck it down and you whipped the lever to make it stick. Well, mine just kept popping off, and you couldn't adjust it. Like if you wanted to zoom, move it in or anything, you'd move the arm. Well, then the arm would just steadily creep back up. So you'd be in focus 1 second, and the next thing you know, you were getting out of focus. And it was just
wondering if your glasses were getting foggy or not. What's going on? I can't.
I actually bought a better base for mine.
Guys, be careful. Love you.
Well, I bought the aluminum. There's a reasonable price aluminum one that rolls up and down. You turn it and it rolls straight up and down.
Like the old school microscopes where you turn the thing and the whole thing comes up or goes down.
It's so much handier, and it holds that it holds different microscopes, and you just got 2 little knobs that you turn and tighten it in. Yep. And once you do, it's easy to adjust. I don't care that the base is solid metal, and so you have to lay metal on metal. And the little plastic thing off of the other one is so big that it's in the way when you try to put it on there. I may have to try to cut that off and hook it on there somehow. Right now, I have a piece of paper stuck to it so that I can set it on the paper and slide it, without doing too much damage.
I took a non PVC it's more like a natural. What am I trying to say? It's got some kind of organic glue on it that it's packing tape, but it's not real good packing tape.
Hmm.
It's kind of like the stiff packing tape that you always got a problem sticking to the boxes. Well, I've got a strip of that on my metal base that I put the coin on.
Yeah.
So I don't have to do metal on metal.
Well, I've got duct tape. Now, I didn't think about that.
Handyman's secret weapon.
That's right.
It's the 200-mile-an-hour tape, and I've seen it work. I mean, they put it on NASCARs for crying out loud.
Yeah.
I mean,
I saw them tape 2 cars together and drive it that way. So.
Mm-hmm.
oh, what was the name of that show where they
Mythbusters.
Mythbusters taped
Red Green
around a car and picked up a car with duct tape.
Red Green did it first, but yeah.
Yeah, taped 2 cars together.
Yep,
I remember that. Mr. MJ Boudreau saying his microscope cost $20 4 years ago. Takes pictures, stills, or motion. You can edit on the pics. Absolutely. Some microscopes come with a little disc that you could put in your computer or your PC that has a program on it. You can do movies. You can do, like Mr. Boudreau says, you can do editing. You can do all kinds of stuff to them. The one that I had give you a link. It's not on a disc, but it told you where to go on the app store and get a specific app for it. And it does everything for you on your phone, or you can download it to your computer.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool.
Azure Blue is in the house watching us from the gym. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. Scott S. says, don't get this one. Wireless digital microscope, handheld USB HDD inspection camera 50 times, 1,000 times. Magnification with flexible stand. Capable with iPhone, Samsung Galaxy, Android, Mac, Windows computer.
Yeah,
sometimes the wireless tech just doesn't work with it.
That flexible stand is a dead giveaway of not to do it.
That's exactly what he says. It says doesn't bend down properly, and I have to constantly adjust it.
That's what I was doing.
Yep, it's all on the base.
Close to the coins, and then when I did, it would start. It's steadily working its way back up.
Let's see. Sure, Blue is watching. Good morning, sir. SBA fans, give them the link. Let's see. Seeing if anybody else.
Mr. Kenneth Compton in the house. Bandit Jones.
Compton saying he's starting to save up money for the coin show. Tiny, going to try to go on Saturday. I have to work Thursday and Friday. Compton may be joining us, Mr. Kevin.
Oh, nice.
It's only a 2-hour trip for him. So he can drive up in the morning on Saturday. Yeah, take off Friday. What are you doing?
Take off Friday.
That's when Bassman's going to be there. Well, we're going to be there all weekend, but
Yeah. Compton also expressing his appreciation for the Red Green Show. Nice Canadian comedy, if you are not familiar.
What was funny is in the States, it showed on PBS.
Yep.
Or a lot of places in the States.
Yeah.
Well, that definitely here in the Detroit area. Yeah. PBS would show it.
Yep. And that was some real entertainment there. They've got a channel on right now that is, I guess it comes off an antenna type thing. I can pick it up, live out of the air. It's red green 24 hours a day.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
It's just one after the other. And the
Canadian Redneck TV.
Right. I need to find that channel.
The thing is, I've watched it, I don't know how many times, and I've only seen a few of the shows twice.
Oh yeah, there were seasons upon
Well,
seasons.
they were on like 20 seasons.
Yeah.
And that he was on there, and he also does a lecture type thing where he goes around and does it on stage now,
Mhm.
after the show was over.
Oh yeah.
And the one that's called something like "I'm Not Old, I'm Ripe," that one is so funny. He goes into his growing up days and a few things like that, telling about his life as like he's going to start from when he was born all the way up to now to tell you what he did, his biography.
Yeah.
And it is funny.
Azure Blue is asking if there's anyone going to the Orlando Fun Show in July.
Nope.
I wish I could do summer fun, but yeah, I can't make it down there.
Me neither.
Silver Gators, Scott is actually answering you saying, I actually have no Maya Angelou 3-roll sets either, but I have extra sets of the other American Women's Quarters. Maybe you could work out a trade. Azure Blue is wanting a Zoe update, hoping she's getting better each and every day. I wish I could say that she will get better, but she will never get better. All her conditions, well, there's one, the liver issue. She will eventually need a liver transplant. She's not here. She will eventually need a liver transplant, and it will get better, hopefully, after the transplant with her condition that she had or has. But all her other conditions are lifelong illnesses and conditions. And the only thing they can do is prevent with, unfortunately, medications, not prevent, but slow down the effects and buffer the effects. I mean, there's certain things she has to do. Like this morning, she had physical therapy. She has to do physical therapy. She has to do cardiac rehabilitation. She has to do stretches every day. She has to do certain exercises to keep everything in place and doing what it needs to do. But I mean, she's got like 8 lifelong conditions that'll never get better.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
it's permanent. It's permanent things. Like, I mean, her Ehlers-Danlos syndrome and dysautonomia and musculoskeletal pain syndrome and all her auditory stimulation problems and sensory problems. Like, she can't stand noises that are the least little bit repetitive.
My son does that.
Like, if you go that many times, it will drone in her head, she says, for about 5 minutes.
Yep.
It's just a constant. She says she just can't. So we got to watch, repetitive stuff. And she says people that say the same thing 2 or 3 times, like they're say, come here. Can you come over here? She can't be around it. She can't be around crowds. She can't. There's a lot of things. And I mean, we're all working. They're working on it with the therapists and stuff, but doesn't seem to do anything. But she's actually gone to feeding therapy now, where her sensory issues, like there's certain textures she can eat, like mashed potatoes, anything like mashed potatoes, that consistency, no go. Even when she was little, tried mashed potatoes, gagged, couldn't do it. Still can't do it.
And my son can't eat things and that or won't eat things that are dissimilar in the same thing. Like if you have a casserole that had, say, nuts in it, or something like that, where it was soft and squishy but had something hard in it, it would drive me nuts.
Oh wow!
I mean, even when he was little, he wouldn't eat things if it was 2 different consistencies in one thing, he wouldn't eat it.
That's intriguing.
Yeah, Zoe's a very picky eater. I mean, she'll only eat certain things. And if you get her to try something, it's like,
Yeah.
I don't want to say like pulling teeth, but it's
Pulling
rough.
teeth would
I mean,
be
it's
easier.
because she didn't try macaroni and cheese until she looked at it and she was like, nope, looks like mashed potatoes. Looks like the feeling of mashed potatoes is how she described it. Her first, when they first started feeding therapy, they were going to try macaroni and cheese and she absolutely refused. Until one day somebody come out with one of those little craft cups that you throw in the microwave.
Mm-hmm.
And finally she gave in and she tried it. Absolutely loves it. That's the only
Now
thing.
that's all she eats, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty much. That's the one thing that is squishy that she will eat. I mean, she'll eat hamburgers. She'll eat chicken breast. Don't get me started on chicken breast.
Yeah.
The Ronald McDonald house has Amish grilled chicken breast 5 times a week.
Mm.
Like 2 meals a day. Like there'll be chicken breast in the morning or at lunch, and then there'll be chicken breast.
Just change the spice on it and keep going.
Yeah, it'll have a mango chutney on it today, and tomorrow it'll have ham and Swiss cheese, and they kind of make it. It's just it's crazy.
Yeah, I
Banda
don't know about
Jones is
going
reminding you to
fun
smash
shows.
that like button. Happy Friday to all. I'm back to mowing.
We are not going to get to go to the fun show in July, but we are going to a show
Yep, in July.
in
It's
July.
what's it called? The Sharonville Coin.
The Greater Cincinnati Numismatic Show.
Yep.
It's in Sharonville, Ohio.
Yep, at the convention center. And there's 2 hotels right there. Like the one Bassman's staying, well, I don't know. Yeah, the one Bassman's staying in is right around the corner from it. But there's an Embassy Suites right on the same parking lot.
Right in the parking lot.
Right in the parking lot. I mean, you have the road, you have Embassy, and then the convention center. And they're butted up against one another. I'm like Bassman, I'll meet Bassman at his hotel. We'll walk out, walk down the sidewalk, and then up, and then we'll be there.
Walk to the coin show from the room.
That's what I did last year.
Yep. Oh, you stayed right there at one of those hotels?
Yep.
Nice. Probably
Yeah,
the
just
same one
walk around the
Bassman's
corner.
staying at. Probably the same one Bassman's staying
Probably
at.
the same one. Yep.
Yep.
Are you going to stay right there?
I'm right at one of those that's right there. I can't remember which one offhand.
Nice. If the ladies don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. Yep, absolutely, Compton. That's the red-green saying.
Yep, and remember to keep your stick on the ice.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Mr. MJ Boudreaux saying YouTube has the red-green shows. I believe I've seen it on there before.
I've seen a few.
Yeah, they're on there.
Hey!
I was real surprised this channel did it 24/7. I mean, it's just all it does. Well,
I know there's like the Tubi TV and I can't remember the name of all the others, but yeah, they have like dedicated channels for shows.
Well, I wished I had a tape of that segment they did the other day on coin collecting. He had a bunch of gallon jars with tape around them, with writing on the tape, and he had pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, loonies, and toonies. And the guy's sitting there talking to him about how much fun it must be to really, dig through these coins or whatever. And he says,
collect coins.
Here's the fun part. He said, if you got any change in your pocket, and the guy pulls it out and hands it to him, and he went, all right, 37 cents. And he looked at it, and then he went, dink, and dropped the quarter in, dink, and dropped the nickel. He sat there and dropped the guy's money in those.
Adding to my collection.
Yeah, he added to it. Yeah. And it was that guy
Silver
that
Bull 30 in the house. saying, "Hey
It's the
guys, I
guy
can't
that owns
stand."
the Sell Anything store or Everything store.
Yeah,
And
he's a funny character.
he's tight with his money, and he's collected coin collector.
Silver Bull 30 says, "Hey guys, I can't stay, but want to stop in and say good morning. Kevin, Tiny Numismatics Bass Man, and the chat. Have a super shiny silvery day." I like it.
Yes, sir.
Lucky Duck is attending the fun show.
Yes.
Scott S., thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate that. Azure Blue, thank you, sir. Thank you for asking about her. Azure Blue really keeps up on his Zoey. I really appreciate that. Is it okay if I post a link to a website of a guy who pours silver? You literally won't believe the quality of his work. His prices aren't cheap, but his work is impeccable. Scott S., if you could send that link to Bassman will post that up for you.
I think I know who you're talking about, and yeah, that is some great artwork.
Yeah. John Boy Art. Never seen that name before.
Welcome.
Welcome. Oh, it's McHammer.
Yeah.
Nice. Good day, Tiny Newsmax. It's been a while. It's McHammer. My parents are watching me. I have to use this name forever. I got a kid's book coming out soon.
Nice.
Awesome. I want to apologize for what happened in the past. I was actually got hacked on my account, and please forgive me on that. McHammer, you never done anything to me or anyone that I've heard of. I've never heard of anything that you've done wrong, so I would not worry about it, my friend. Yeah, you're always welcome here. Everybody's welcome here. I wouldn't.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even have a banned list or blocked list or whatever you want to say. I don't even have one. I mean, it's there, but there's nobody on it.
Yeah.
Sure Blue. Shroom Day is a great silver pourer. Nice.
Okay. Thank you.
Looking at SBA fan right above there. The 2022 Black Ring Toonie looks great in my opinion. Something finally arrived from the Canadian Mint.
I was getting ready to say that. I was getting ready to say, I know somebody that's got some of them.
Yep.
Are you ever going to break that open?
Oh, yes. I'm going to be singling these out.
Oh, you're going to single me one out, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Zoe, because Zoe wants one. I'll be SOL. Sorry.
But, yep. The black rimmed toonies are out.
And people are actually finding those in boxes and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Who was it that found one? I can't remember who was finding them. Or they were searching for them in boxes. And they had a bunch of rolls or something, but they actually found one. And they're like, how in the world did it already get into circulation?
I was going to say, yeah, they're like Nifsies, aren't they?
Yeah. I can't. But, I mean, we find Nifsies all the time. And it's like, okay, somebody's getting into somebody's collection or somebody's getting, having an unfortunate time and having to spend them. But for them just to come out and already find one, somebody's just like got them right away and, got into somebody's collection right away, or they bought them and said, hey, maybe I shouldn't have bought these. Maybe I need to, and just spend them. Or look at the Silver Wolverine. Silver Wolverine took a trip and was spending escorters, putting them into circulation.
Right.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Sally Rides, too.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin, what are the common date XF or extra fine St. Gaudens going for? Ooh.
Common date St. Gaudens in an extra fine, they're going right around spot. So you'll probably find those around 1950 to 2000.
Compton is already calling dibs on one of those black rim coins, Kevin.
Well, we'll be seeing them coming soon to an auction near you.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Hey, I know who's got an auction. 6 p.m. Wednesdays on Mr. Coin's Making Sense channel. Every Wednesday. That's Eastern time, folks. We have 12 great items that he brings to the table. And everybody seems to love the auctions. And I've never heard a bad word about them. So we're going to keep doing what we're doing it the way we're doing it. And steady like a train.
Oh, yeah.
Chugga. Just realized that the bots don't seem to be bothering the chats anymore. Bots have been cracked down on by YouTube. If you flag someone or report them for spamming or being a bot, they hammer them quickly now.
Oof.
And they started banning IP addresses.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're really going after them, especially the adult ones.
When Tanya and I
Having fun time, huh?
Crazy sexy time.
When Tanya and I and Miss Amy were on another channel moderating for them, the thing would hit, the bot would hit, it would say Tiny had removed or had banned it. And I finally quit trying to beat him at doing that. I just started going straight for the reporting them. So
I would
get them off of there,
him.
and I'd report them.
Yep.
Nice.
I tell everybody, how are you getting there so fast? I said, I carry a shiny big old wrench.
Yep.
And I will
Between
hammer a
him
bot.
And Amy was fast. Now,
Yeah,
you better remember, Amy was on a phone, doing it
Amy's
on
a phone and can.
phone
You
pad,
would see.
and she was getting them.
Yep, you'd see bot Amy ban.
They would
Wow.
go in.
Good.
One of them would ban it, and the other one would turn it back on.
Yeah, me and
You were
Amy
getting
would
them so
because we
fast.
were, it's the same line, and
Yep.
it doesn't change. Like if I would ban it, Amy would be banning it at the same time, and the line that says "banned from this channel" or "removed from this channel" doesn't change if it's already banned. So when you click it, you're actually clicking the unban.
Oh.
So we would unban and ban back and forth a couple times before we'd actually get them. It works good. Oh, John Boy Art says coming soon to Amazon and Walmart. That, my friend, is huge. Amazon, you can self-publish books and stuff on Amazon and sell them, but Walmart, that's huge, my friend.
Oh,
that is awesome.
Walmart.
Bassman is putting it up. Silver molding recommended by Scott S. And their AB Customs Silver LLC. Nice. There's the Wednesday night auction. Compton said, ooh, I sent you a message, Tiny. I will check that out. Kinnaman, I got a nice Tone 2000S Sacagawea in my bankroll pickup. Nice.
Nice.
There it is. I have some of those. Dimebag Darren. There's a good channel, Dimebag Darren. He does a lot of lives. He's very cool. I like him. He's from up north in Canada too. Darren found it buried. That's who I was thinking of. Found it buried has found them in rolls. Mr. Scott S. is wondering, Kinnaman, what color is the toning? It gets a very cool, deep, goldish purple. Especially if the whole coin tones, it's absolutely amazing. Mr. Kevin, do you still sell through eBay?
No, I do not. I do a bit of the collectibles side on eBay, but coins, I primarily just do the online auction and the in-person coin shows.
Whoa.
Do you believe it's noon already?
Wait a minute. I need to share this. This is amazing.
Is that the wrapper?
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that something? I mean, look at that sticker.
Hmm.
Here you go. Can you folks see that?
Oh yeah.
That's
Whoa.
the PD. That's the PD&S that Bad Gateway got. That's the wrapping in it, and it had the bow tie or the tie around it. Got the nice white box. Got the inner tissue paper on it. Check that out.
Yeah, they like you more than me.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up? What's up with that?
That looks like
Look
the
at
gift
that
wrapping.
gold twine on it. Woo! They fancy.
Yeah, I just got the regular old 1981 boxes.
Yeah, you get that big plain old white square box, and yeah.
Yeah, man, they like you better than me, apparently.
That's
Here you go. My real name is Jonathan Hill. So the book will say illustrated by Jonathan Hill. Much appreciate that, Danny. Absolutely, buddy. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Like Mr. Kevin said, we're overtime. Got to go get lunch for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
All right. Well, I'll bid us out first. Thank you, Tiny and Bassman, for having me up here today. And I got to thank each and every one of you for coming on out here. We couldn't do it without you. I'm Kevin from Coins Making Sense, your spot for the dissemination of information to the numismatic nation. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all this weekend.
All right. Yeah. What was that? Okay.
Mr. Kevin got that last 3D image on there like he did the first one. Like he got the whoa. Gotcha.
Yeah. Come zooming up at the screen there.
I like how it just flashed for a second. It's like, ha.
Yeah. Well, everybody, I didn't get to ask Mr. Kevin if he's having his show. Shake your head, Mr. Kevin. Are you having it?
No,
Okay.
sir.
There will not be a show tomorrow.
If you're wondering, we can still see Mr. Kevin down in everybody calls it the basement, but on the bottom of StreamYard, there's 3 pictures he's waving. But we can still see him down there in the basement.
So anyway, if he leaves his camera on, instead of putting up that real pretty icon, but anyway, so he will not be having that tomorrow, but we'll still hope everybody has a great weekend and comes back Monday. We'll have another good show for you. It makes it easy to have a good show when all of you people are here contributing,
Absolutely.
your information and stuff to it. So thank you. As always, I'm wishing I was fishing. Bye.
Bassman, Mr. Kevin. Awesome, guys. Donna S. sneaking in there at the end. Have a great day to all. Absolutely. You guys have a amazing weekend, like Bassman said, and I'll echo what Mr. Kevin and Bassman said. We can't do this without you. I was asked to do this show by several people, and I'm giving you what you want. I started doing content again. We started doing this show. I thank Bassman and Mr. Kevin for helping me out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And they're great guys. I love each and every one of you, and I hope this finds you guys safe and healthy. And you guys don't forget to check that pocket change, because you never know what you got in your pocket until you look.